Have you had an experience whereby after eating the food you feel so guilty with regards to your health? Well, this is a practical way of removing that guilt, going low carb and eating less carbs as much as we can. In this recipe, we use coconut flour and almond flour for our bread. In this way, we substantially reduce the net carbs content of our hamburger to 6 grams only, as compared to the commercial hamburgers, which is around 30 grams. Let us start by mixing all the dry ingredients, and as you can see, I pass it through a sieve just to loosen the grains. I use 2 equal parts of almond and coconut flour at half a cup each, and added Psyllium Husk Powder, sweetener. I use erythritol for this recipe, 1/4 teaspoon salt, and we need to mix together thoroughly so that all the ingredients will be combined well. Then I had a yeast soaked in warm water and I added it to the mixture. This is so that there will be some bready taste in our bread. Then I added hot water so that the psyllium husk will be activated. Activate means it will act as a binder, and if you can see, our dough now starts to form. Let us cover with a cling wrap and set aside for 5 minutes, just so the ingredients will be blended well. We can use our hand to knead well, and we need a baking sheet to transfer this to, so that we'll have it sit for a few minutes. We will divide this into 4 equal portions, and we have made 4 pieces of bread for our hamburger. Let us just flatten it a bit to allow space for it to rise during the cooking process. And we need to put some egg wash on top, and I want to add sesame seeds. I use air fryer to cook my bread. You can use oven or you can even deep fry it. So bake for 25 minutes at 175 degrees centigrade. While our bread is cooking, let us make the burger patties. So I have here 350 grams of ground beef, cleaned and washed, and I season it with salt, pepper, paprika, then I have it mixed well. Then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of chili pepper powder from my favorite brand, Tisoy condiments. This is a local brand and they are organic. And I add garlic powder. I tried to make the spices as simple as possible and as organic as possible, so that we will get the full benefits of our hamburger. I have a red onion cut into small pieces and added into our ground beef, and 4 cloves of garlic, and we need some binder, which is the egg. We will add a few teaspoons of it and mix it well. After a while of mixing, let us form them into equal bowls. And shall form it into patties. For me, I just use my hand to flatten it and form it into a circle. Heat a pan and add about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Let us just have this pan fried. Pan frying means we will just keep it in medium heat for 5 minutes each side. By doing our homemade patties, we can monitor the carbs content of our food. Controlling the carbs is very important in order to minimize the insulin spike, or rather reverse diabetes. I myself am not diabetic, but I want to prevent it from happening. So this is our freshly baked bread, and I spread some mayonnaise on it. Put some cheese slices. And put the burger on top. This is still warm, so it will melt the cheese. And I will garnish it with some lettuce. And here it is. It looks not so perfect, but it's really yummy. At least you will remove the guilt feeling of eating one hamburger at 30 grams of carbs. Let me show you the macros of our homemade hamburger. Comparing it side to side with commercial burgers, it's really a good choice. So that's all for now. On to the next video. Thanks.